I'm following Karel up ahead, who I'm struggling to keep up with. He's taking me on a tour of homeless Prague.
Čau, já jsem Karel, budu tě provázet místama, kde jsem se ještě jako mladý, v 80, 90 žil v prostituci. Můj zájem opravdu byly jenom drogy a sex. Jsem se vlastně našel vykašlat vlastně do dne práce, pak jsme si šetřili obyt a vlastně jsem se tam oficiálně bezdělákem.
I'm coming.
I'm in the Czech Republic to try and find out why it has the highest rate of homelessness in Central and Eastern Europe.
Karel's taking me to Wenceslas Square, one of the biggest squares in Prague, where he used to work. He's not waiting.
Tours like this, run by local NGO Prague, claim to offer visitors an insight into the reality of life on the streets here. But can homeless tourism really be part of the solution for this crisis?
Praha byla už 80. 90. vyhlášena jako takový turistický město sexu. Kam se jezdili cizinci, hlavně teda Němci. Dříve bylo těch bezdomovců míň, ale a těch podniků, kteří se o ně starali, nebylo tolik. 15 tím mluvím.
Masarykovo nádraží.
He's clearly enjoying my company.
Tady je to místo, kde se hodně vzcházejí lidi na ulici. Dneska se ty nájmy zdražují, jsou inflace, spoustu lidí se dostává do finanční tísně, takže jako na tu ulici se může dostat raz dva.
The little money Karel makes from being a tour guide won't be enough to change his situation.
Teresa, hi, Richard, good to meet you.
So I'm meeting Praguelic's founder to find out whether the benefits of these tours outweigh their drawbacks.
You have 2 hours on a tour to really get to know the homeless world. You have very personal face-to-face experience, and we believe that this is the way how you can learn about the other person, their problems, their situation the most.
How do you guard against exploitation and the idea of people coming for poverty tourism, which this does look like a little bit from the outside?
Yeah, this is definitely a challenge. Of course, it will be viewed as a kind of voyeuristic service as we use homeless people. I definitely hear these negative comments, especially from other NGOs.
How do you make sure that your guides are really benefiting?
Well, hopefully they are benefiting. We employ them, they get a contract, every month they get a salary, so it's a big thing. It's not meant to be the only way out of homelessness. What we offer in Prague is an opportunity to start to get from maybe the worst condition, and we hope that that person can apply for some social benefits or get some extra jobs and slowly move to a bit more stable situation.
This day centre is unlikely to feature on a tourist's itinerary, but it perhaps offers a better glimpse of the reality faced by many homeless people in the city.
Tady máme zubaře, ordinace praktického lékaře. Tady je poradenství psychologické, jak psycholožka a adiktoložka.
It's run by Nadjêje, one of the Czech Republic's biggest homelessness charities.
Wow, it's bustling, there's a lot going on.
Tady si můžou prostě sednout, jenom se ohřát, dostanou najíst a nabídka ještě, že si můžou vyprat tady. Nejhlavnější je jako zachytit ty lidi na ulici a umožnit jim čerpat služby, které nabízíme.
These services include a limited number of places in night shelters across the city.
Jsem byl v nemocnici na léčení, testě alkoholně. Nadjêje mi tady sehnala to přenocování a tady už jsem od té doby. Jo. Tady přece jenom chci připadat tak nějak trošku jako člověk. Jo.
This is the biggest room for 8 people.
And this is a permanent residence?
Yeah. They can live here months,
Yeah.
more than 1 year. Social housing is a problem. There's no flats in Prague. If they have a little money, they can stay here and waiting for their chance.
But that wait is a very long wait.
Could be.
Yeah.
Can be.
Yeah. And all the while, there are other people who would like to be here who can't be here because
they are outside.
There is,
Yeah, outside.
That's a problem.
Yeah. There's no national strategy for solving homelessness. Everybody solve this problem by own way. A my se tady v tom jako motáme, v těch změnách, už 30 let.
A lot of great work is being done by organisations like Nadjêje, but there is a limit to what they can offer, and beyond that there doesn't seem to be very much. So it's perhaps no surprise that there are complaints around the way the political leaders are tackling homelessness, or indeed not.
And getting street homeless people to use even temporary shelters remains a difficult task.
I'm outside Prague Central Station waiting for a street outreach team who do the rounds and help homeless people at night.
Dobrý večer, tady Nadjêje, dáte si teplý čaj? A nechtěla byste, aby jsme vás odvezli, osprchovat se a převlíknout?
Pamujete něco?
Nic, víte o noclehárnách.
You must see a great deal of homeless people out in the streets. Has it been getting worse over the past few years?
Celý východní blok, všechno se sem stahuje. Turisti jsou ochotní jim dát hodně peněz a oni pak tady jsou a žebrají. Říkat 30% je tady cizinců, jako na ulici. Opravdu spoustu organizací tady je, které se tím zabývají, které jim pomáhají.
Is Prague a good place to be homeless?
Proto jsem tady, protože tady pořád od někoho třeba dostanete na žvanec prostě. Jo, trochu jídla, čaj, nebo přijdete vy, zlačička naše.
Ano.
So far, the view of homelessness we've seen has come from a very male perspective, but the challenges for a lot of women are very different.
This is the community center for homeless women that is run by Jako doma. If we go here, there is food from food bank. If they need social service, there is usually 2 to 3 people at any time. Women on the street have very specific problems in comparison to men. So they menstruate, they might become pregnant. Lots of women on the street have experienced violence or sexual abuse. All these people usually are in flux. Instability is the main defining factor.
Can you tell me why you come to this centre?
Tak nejsou to muži, že? Mě muži hodně ublížili, co se týká ulice, fyzické napadání. Díky tomu jsem právě upadla i do drog. Se dějou na ulici hrozné věci.
Do you feel that your political leaders are doing enough to address homelessness?
They could do more. I understand that they're besieged by a whole lots of problems. Public finances are under stress. The cost of living in Prague has skyrocketed. People from abroad are buying flats or houses as a way of investment. We kind of have like German prices, but Czech wages. There has been an influx of Ukrainian refugees. Our women also complain a lot about Ukrainian women getting houses, Ukrainian women getting work. Homelessness is like a tip of the iceberg.
Tady jde o to, že ty Ukrajinci jsou upřednostňovaní a my jsme vlastně zatlačovaní dozadu. To je možná i chyba státu. Oni se postarají o Ukrajince a svoje lidi vyloženě zašlapou. No to mě může dožrat, na ty kolej.
Olga takes me to a local bistro, run by Jako doma and staffed by homeless women.
When you're a woman without a home, it's not that you don't want a job, it's that it's really difficult to find one. I think building the relationships, getting back your self-esteem is really important.
Also here at the bistro are representatives of social enterprise Místním.
So we've got the map here.
Yeah.
They connect businesses that offer different services, from the use of toilets to free lunches and even theatre tickets.
So what have we got here? Water, power, internet, toilet, hot water.
And using of the PC.
Ah, okay. Why is it so important that there is this relationship between the homeless community and the general public?
People without homes can be almost invisible to the public.
This helps people to feel like a valuable member of society and helps them get back on track with their life.
We have examples how only with the opportunity of the Wi-Fi people have found themselves a job. If we want people to integrate back in the system, we need to offer something first.
This is Yinka. Unable to meet the social housing criteria that would fundamentally change her situation, she instead moves from shelter to shelter as time limits elapse.
What's the hardest thing, do you think, about your own situation?
Můj jediný problém je teďka vlastně hledat si práci, vlastně i bydlení a pak vlastně je to i takový ten věčný boj se stigmatizací jako prostě toho problému. Setkala jsem se s takovou myšlenkou, kdy mi někdo řekl, ale ten stát si ty bezdomovce vyrábí. Vlastně kdyby fungoval stát tak, jak má, tak ty neziskovky nejsou potřeba.
It seems the Czech Republic is at the centre of a perfect storm of issues felt around Europe, from the effects of poor housing strategy and a cost of living crisis to the impact of the country's commitment to supporting Ukrainian refugees. But is Prague perhaps also a victim of its own success, seen by many from the wider region as a thriving, if increasingly unaffordable city, where a variety of NGOs help plug the gap in services that the Czech government is unable or unwilling to address?
I'm outside one of the theatres that Místním supports, and I'm here to meet Yinka, who's here for a night of dance. You seem very excited to be here.
Já jsem jako dítě hodně chodila s babičkou do divadla. Tohle to mi vlastně strašně moc schází. Tak pro mě je to takový jakoby to odvedení jako od toho reálu, který mě prostě semele. A je to takový jakoby odpočinutí.